Day, everybody. I hope that you're well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today, we'll be doing our grade 2 English lesson on capitalization. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of English Language Arts. We're doing grade 2, and then we're going to scroll down up until we get to our chapter of capitalization. All right. So our chapter is capitalization. Our subject is English Language Arts. We're doing grade 2. And then the lessons that we are going to be focusing on under the chapter of capitalization. Capitalizing the names of people and pets, and capitalizing days, months, and holidays. So that is going to be our lessons for today under our chapter of capitalization. We're going to capitalize the names of people and pets and capitalizing days, months, and holidays. All right. So when it comes to capitalizing the names of people and pets, remember if you have a pet, right? Whether it is a hamster, a dog, a cat, a snake, whatever pet that you have at home, we eventually give our pets a name. I have a dog and I gave my dog a name. All right. So which means that if you give your pet a name, then you need to also capitalize the name of your pet. Unless you're gonna say this is my dog, this is my cat, this is my snake, then dog, cat, snake, we don't capitalize. But as soon as you give it a title, as soon as you give it a name, sorry, by saying this is Sparky the dog, this is Spotty the cat, this is Fluffy then that is the name of your pet, and you need to capitalize it. Names of people needs to be capitalized. So which means that the names of people and pets needs to be capitalized. Your name is capitalized. If we were to write your name, then you would definitely write your name with a capital letter. For example, Laura, capitalized. Capital letter L for Laura. If you were to give the name of your pet, for example, Sparky, then capital letter S for Sparky because it's the name of your pet. All right. So once again, before we even go on to our little activity, we need to capitalize the names of people and we need to capitalize the names of pets. Like, for example, if I were to write my name, right, then my name would be capitalized, right? I need to write my name with a capital letter. If I write the name of my pet, for example, or my dog, it is Cinnamon, right? Which means that I need to capitalize it. I capitalize the first letter of my name and the first letter of my pet, right? Because we need to capitalize names of people and pets. But like I say, if you're just gonna say this is my dog, then dog is not capitalized. If you say this is my cat, then it is not capitalized. If you say this is my snake, then we don't capitalize it. We capitalize the names of your pet, the names of the dog, the names of your cat, and so on. All right. So now we have three sentences over here. Let me number it. So we have three sentences over there, right? We are going to identify and capitalize either the name of a person or a pet that is not capitalized within the sentence. For example, number one says, let's walk your dog, Penny, in the park. So let's walk your dog, Penny, in the park. What needs to be capitalized within that sentence by number one? All right. So we need to identify the word that we're going to capitalize. And if we were to capitalize a word, we're going to capitalize this word that I'm underlining. So which means that we will say, let's walk your dog, Penny. Capital letter P for Penny in the park. Right? The next one says, number two, will Harry come visit us soon? Will Harry come visit us soon? So we will say, will Harry, and I'm going to underline Harry, that needs to be capitalized, come visit us soon. Will Harry come visit us soon? And if we were to correct that word, then we will write it capital letter H for Harry. Because the name of a person needs to be capitalized. And then the next one says, I talk to Stan about everything. I talk to Stan about everything. We need to select the name of either a person or pet or so on within that sentence. All right. So we will say, I talk to Stan about everything. So Stan is the name of a person. And if we were to capitalize the word Stan, we would say, I talk to Stan, capital letter S, about everything. Right? So remember, we need to capitalize names of people and we capitalize names of pets. Not this is my dog, not this is my cat. Mm-mm. We only capitalize it once your dog has a name or your pet has a name. All right. So other than capitalizing names of people and capitalizing names of pet, we need to capitalize the names of months. We need to capitalize the days of the week. And we need to capitalize holidays, including words like Christmas Day, for example, or something Eve. Right? So that is what we need to do. Hi. Hi, Basil. And an example of capitalizing names of months, days of the week, and holidays. We can say January. We capitalize. The months of the year definitely needs to be capitalized. January to December. Then we have Monday. Monday is the day of the week, and we have 7 days in the week. All right. Then we have New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is also like a holiday, and Eve tells us it is the day before, right? So Eve tells us the day before. Yes, basically the noun needs to be proper, and the noun is the name. It's either a name of a person, it's a pet, it's the month of the year, days of the week. It needs to be proper, meaning it needs to be capitalized. Well done. All right. And now we're going to look at, I'm going to number it, three sentences, right? We're going to look at three of our sentences. And the first one says, and okay, before we, go on to it, we're going to identify either months of the year, we're going to identify days of the week or any holidays, and we're going to capitalize it if it is lower cases. All right. So if we look at our sentence, it says, I was quite busy this past Monday. I was quite busy this past Monday. What word within that sentence do we have to capitalize? All right. And if we were to choose one of the, for example, whether it's either a day of the week, a month of the year, or a holiday, it says, I was quite busy this past Monday. What word do we have to identify to capitalize? All right. So now let's go to number one. We need to now choose the word that is not capitalized and we need to fix it. All right. So now it says, I was quite busy this past Monday. So this past Monday, I was quite busy this past Monday. So we will say Monday is the word that needs to be capitalized because this is days of the week. So we capitalize Monday. Number two says, we often go camping in July. We often go camping in July. And it says we often go camping in July. So July is one of the months in the year. And if we were to write that word with the capital letter, it's capitalized J, July. All right. And then the last one says, I will spend all of August on a ranch. I will spend all of August on a ranch. All right. So now it says I will spend all of August on a ranch. So if we were to write or fix that word, then we capitalize August. So capitalize the first letter for August. Right? So before we even continue, we need to capitalize names of people, names of pets, days of the week, months in the year. All right. So now we're going to say, before we even go on to aplusstudents.ca, remember that you need to capitalize names of people, you need to capitalize names of pets, days of the week, months in the year, even holidays needs to be capitalized. All right, so now we're going to aplusstudents.ca. All right, so now we're capitalizing the names of people and pets. We're going to that one first. We're capitalizing names of people and pets. It says capitalize the names of people and pets, and we made an example of Laura is a name of a person, Sparky is a name of a pet. We need to click to correct the capitalization if needed. It says her cat, Max, will be 5 months old today. All right. So we capitalize names of people and we capitalize names of pets. Now it says her cat Max will be 5 next month old tomorrow. All right. So if we were to basically fix and capitalize our word, then here we would say her cat Max. And Max is capital letter Max. All right, so Max needs to be capitalized because it is it's a name. Whether it's a name of a person, whether it's a name of a pet, but it's a name. Does Luke want more popcorn? Does Luke want more popcorn? So we don't need to correct the capitalization and choose the word that needs to be capitalized. And if we choose the word that needs to be capitalized, then it says, does Luke, Luke, want more popcorn? Yes, from max lowercases to max capitalized. Well done. All right, it says every afternoon Wilson plays football. So every afternoon Wilson plays football. All right. So remember, once again, we said we capitalize names of people and we need to capitalize names of pets, your dogs, your cat, your hamsters, and so on. All right. So now we're going to our test where we are going to capitalize the names of people and pets. All right. It says, is Linda at the library today? Is Linda at the library today? All right. So now it says, is Linda at the library today? So, Linda, do we need to write her name with like option one or option two? Linda. All right. So now we need to click or correct the capitalization within the sentence. It says, is Linda at the library today? And if we were to choose, we need to choose the correct option. Is Linda at the library today? What is the correct word? The correct answer, is it option one, Linda, or option two, Linda? And if we were to choose the correct option, then we would say option one, capitalize Linda. Number two says click the correct capitalization if needed. If the sentence is already correct, then don't make any changes. Give the fruit of my sister Sandra. All right, so give the fruit to my sister Sandra. Which one is correct? Option one, Sandra, or option two, Sandra? Which one is correct? All right, so we need to give the fruit to my sister Sandra. So now, Sandra, is it capital letter S for Sandra or lower cases? All right, so now we need to give the fruit of my sister Sandra. And if we were to choose the correct option, it will be capital letter S for Sandra. Yes, well done. The next one says, does Luke want some popcorn? So does Luke want some popcorn? We need to choose the correct option. Does Luke want some popcorn? Is it option one for Luke or option two for Luke? Capitalized. The name of a person. And if we were to choose the correct option, then yes, we will say Luke. Yes, capitalize L for Luke. Yes, well done. Luke is correct. The next one says, every afternoon Wilson plays football. Which one is the correct option? Option one, Wilson, or option two, Wilson? So Wilson. And if we were to choose the correct option, pardon, if we were to choose the correct option, then yes, we will say the second one. Option two is Wilson, capitalized. Yes, well done. All right, so now we're capitalizing days of the week, months of the year, and any other holidays. Remember, including if it's just day or eve. So we need to capitalize names of months, days of the week, holidays, including words like day or eve. Here it says, I got candy and flowers for Valentine's Day. If you look at the word Valentine's Day, how are we going to write Valentine's Day? And if we were to choose our correct option, then Valentine's Day needs to be capitalized. Well, Valentine's Day, capitalized. All right. Because that is a special day, right? Valentine's Day. All right. So now we're going to our test where we are going to capitalize days of the week, months of the year, and holidays. So we're going to our test. Yes, Valentine's Day is correct. Well done. All right, now it says school ends the second week in June. School ends the second week in June. All right, and if we were to choose the correct option, we would say that school ends the second week in June. June, capitalized, option two. Well done. June, option two is correct. All right. So they say it rains a lot in April. So they say it rains a lot in April. We need to choose the correct option now. The month of the year. Is it option one for April or option two for April? Which one is correct? And if we were to choose the correct option, then we will choose option two because we capitalize the word April. So they say it rains a lot in April. All right. And if we were to choose, it is they say it rains a lot in capitalized for April. And if we were to, it says, I will see my older sister on Independence Day. Independence Day. All right. It says Independence Day. I will see my older sister on Independence Day, option one, or Independence Day, option two. All right. And if we were to choose the correct option, we will say option one, which is Independence Day. Yes, well done. Independence Day is correct. Well done. All right. So this is now the end of our lesson on capitalization. Right? We said that you need to capitalize names of people, you need to capitalize names of pets, all right? You need to capitalize the days of the week, we need to capitalize the months of the year, we even need to capitalize holidays, including words like day and eve, right? Needs to be capitalized. All right, so this is the end of our lesson. Thank you very much, grade twos, for joining the class, and I really hope you're going to have a good day further. All right, so till next time, goodbye. All right, goodbye.